Welcome back. It has been a while. That lighting is terrible. I look like fucking Casper. Take a few steps back. In fact, let's sit down. Let's sit down and do this. Right, so it's been a while since I've done a vlog. The plan was to do one every other week, especially when we started this marathon challenge 4 or 5 weeks ago. And to be honest with you, it's just been really busy and I completely fell off of it. But we are back now trying to get back on them. I'm not going to make any promises. I'm not going to make any commitments, but I'm going to do my best to start doing these again more regularly so you can see how I'm training at the minute, what my nutrition's doing, how I'm progressing things around this stupid marathon challenge that we've agreed to do. Let me say from the front, this is not a new direction of training for me. I am not suddenly trying to be a hybrid. I do not enjoy this at all. I'm doing this to try and support Jake because it's something he's always wanted to do. And it's something that, to be fair, if I'm being honest, I've always thought I was capable of doing, so I thought, why not give it a go? But I don't enjoy it. And as soon as this challenge is done, there will be no more running content coming from me. It will all purely be back to normal gym training. But we are still training at the minute. Like I said from the start, the goal for me is still to progress my stuff in the gym, progress my weights, get stronger, try and put more size on. Since we did the show and the photo shoots at the end of last year, it's now no, it's not, it's the start of August. So it's now about 9 months since I did my last photo shoot. My weight is sitting at the minute around 73 kilos. So it's gone up half a kilo since I started all this running because I've been actively trying to push my food up. So as an overview, at the minute, I'm currently training 4 days a week. So I've got a push, a pull, an upper body and a lower body workout. I'm actually training upper today. So I'm going to be taking you with me and we're going to train with Sam. And then my nutrition at the minute is currently sitting at about 220 grams of protein a day, about 500 grams of carbs a day, about 70 grams of fats a day. And that's roughly looking like that's what I need at the minute to maintain. I've worked up over the last few weeks with the marathon training I've run a couple of half marathons. In fact, I actually tried to vlog the first half marathon that I ran 2 weeks ago. I'm still fucking running. Week 4 or 5, I regret signing up to more and more with every run, and I'm still on this canal. Everything felt like shit. I made 2 videos whilst I was running, and it then just got that painful that I just didn't want to keep filming. I might, at the end of this video, tag on the lost videos of that first ever half marathon attempt, which I will say I completed with a lot of pain and a lot of complaining. But today, it is just a normal Friday. The plan is get some work done this morning. I've got a new setup to do for a client this morning, which I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like and how that process works. And then we're going to head over to the gym. We're going to train upper with Sam this afternoon, and then it's going to be back to sort out some final jobs and content for the weekend. So we're going to get cracked on with that this morning, get this setup sorted and go from there. So that is Johnny's setup all done. And you see there's quite a lot of detail that goes into it. It takes me roughly about an hour to do every setup for every client. And that's after they've done their full assessment week. So it's not just a case of me asking them to fill out a quick questionnaire form of how much weight do you want to lose? How many meals a day do you eat? And then sending them a Word document meal plan 2 hours later. There's nothing like that. They actually have to track their current nutrition for a full week with a diet diary so that I can get a really good idea of everything that's been going on up to this point that might be causing the problem or might be getting in the way of the result that they want to get. So I actually asked them just for week 1 to keep doing everything they've been doing up to this point, no matter how bad it might look, just track it. Just track it all so I can see. They'll also fill in a bit of a training assessment like Johnny did so he can tell me how many times a week he wants to go to the gym, what muscle groups he wants to focus on, what exercises he enjoys, what equipment he has available, which for Johnny actually he trains at the same gym as me so I know what equipment he has available. And then I can put the plan together for his training based off of all those things so it's actually built for him. Like you just saw me do. I go through the nutrition assessment, I go through the training assessment, I put together their targets, I plan out the next 3 to 6 months of what that might look like, how long we can expect to be dieting or in a gaining phase or in a maintenance phase, what changes we might expect to see over X amount of weeks. And then I also go through their new training plan, how I want them to approach it, what to focus on, all these things. I film a full video of me talking through everything that usually, because I tend to waffle, takes like 15-20 minutes to get through. And then that is everything for them. So they've got the full nutrition targets, they've got their full training plan, they've got a full setup video explaining everything, they know what they need to do in week 1 to get going, they know what we expect, and they know what's going to be coming down the road. And then I send it over. That is the setup done with Johnny ready now to get started. So setup done. Next up is to get ready for the gym. I'm heading over to meet Sam for a session. I think we're training upper. So I need to get a few bits finished off and then get ready for the gym. So I will see you there.
They're really nice.
Yeah, I judge, please.
That was absolutely brutal. And I don't even mean the session, I just mean the heat. It was absolutely boiling in there. Upper body, and I don't think I've ever sweat so much. Ugh, not feeling very nice right now. But session done, upper done. Class session with Sam. Got some hopefully nice footage. We'll see in the edit. You'll know by now because you'll have watched it. Need to head back home now. So I think it's about half an hour drive to get back home. Head back home, finish up a bit of programming, finish up a bit of content for the weekend, and then chill out. So yeah, I need to get back home, and more importantly, I need to get a shower. Yeah, let's go. Less talking. Let's just go home. Ooh, perfect. Post-workout now, which first time we've done this for a while. I think it's all the way back in the shoot prep vlogs from last year was when I was showing the post-workout. But it's literally a slice of toast, 50 grams of jam, and 75 grams of, I think they're called Choco Hoops, whatever Lidl's version of Wheatos are. 25 grams of that with 30 grams of Perform Whey, carrot cake, very good flavour. That's post-workout, so we're gonna have this and then finish up some programming for the day, very similar to what you've already seen me do, and do a bit of content for the weekend and chill out as it is a Friday afternoon. And I'm actually booked in for a massage for the first time in maybe about a year. Everything's seizing up, especially since the running, so it's well overdue. So I need to go get that sorted. But gonna tuck into this first. End piece, absolute best piece of a loaf, don't care what anyone says. My dream is for them to make a loaf out of the end piece of a loaf of bread. I think an entire loaf of just end pieces. But then, I suppose, if every piece is an end piece, is any piece an end piece? And that's a thinker. You have to comment below, which is the best piece on a loaf of toast? Loaf of toast? Loaf of bread? Which is the best piece? End piece or middle piece? End piece for me. So we'll leave it there. First vlog done for a while. What I'm not gonna do is show you the rest of my day because, like I said, it's just a bit more work that you've already seen. It's a massage and it's a bit of food. But on the next vlog episode, the plan is to do a full day of current eating and how I'm in a bit more detail structuring my nutrition around the running, the training, how I'm potentially organising my food around runs and everything like that. I don't want this to all be about running because, as I've said, I'm not enjoying it. It's not something I'm going to keep going, and I'm definitely not trying to be hybrid. So that's going to be the next video, but for now, I'm going to go tuck into this before it goes cold. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you want. I guess it's nice. It's nice to get nice comments. Comment below if you enjoy it. That's nicer. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm still fucking running. This is week 4 or 5 of the marathon challenge that I regret signing up to more and more with every run, and I'm still on this canal. This is now run 11. I wanted to do run number 10, but I woke up for that run, started running, everything felt like shit. I had a dog with me, so it wasn't the best to film. So here we are, run 11, and we're going for a big run today. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but we're aiming for the biggest run yet, the longest run yet. It's 5:30 in the morning, and I would be lying if I said I've been looking forward to this. Just to bring you up to speed, at this point I've done 5k runs, I've done 3k runs, and my biggest run was a 15k, again with the dog. So he enjoys it, although when he's walking next to me, kind of a bit demoralising. So that's where we're up to, 15k being my biggest run. We've got about 6 weeks until the marathon, so I need to step it up and quickly. So that's what we're going for today. We're going to try and beat 15k run. We're going for the half, and I've been fucking dreading it. So we're currently in the first 5 kilometres now down the canal. I hate this canal. It just goes on. It never changes. It feels like it just lasts forever. The surface isn't very nice to run on, but here we are.